Welcome to this TBC video tutorial. In this series about working with drones in TBC, we will work with different tutorial datas and where we always show you where you can download them and where also PDFs exist where you can follow them. Some of these tutorial datas, they are imported into TBC using the GXL file. And that's how data commonly also is imported into TBC, because the GXL file is a Trimble file for exchanging data between different sources. So drones like the X100 or the UX5, they were imported as Trimble products also with GXL files. They include all necessary information about camera, about orientation, about coordinate systems, so it was really a drag and drop of the GXL file into TBC. But this file needed to be generated, which means all the drone vendors on the market, they typically do not generate a GXL file. If they do it, then it's of course still supported and will continue to be supported. Like for example with Wingtra, where you can in the Wingtra hub generate a GXL file and then you can just drag and drop it into TBC. But to make TBC more simpler and easier for customers, we simplified the import by just dragging and dropping the folder where your drone images are in it. So typically exactly as it comes out of the drone after you fly. During the last versions, we implemented more and more drones, like the DJI of course, but also micro drones is now supported, and in the future also the more professional drones will be also supported directly, like for example Wingtra or also other drones that are now coming to the market. So importing drones into TBC is really simple. You can just drag and drop the folder. And additionally, also we enhance the flexibility, popping up the import dialog where you see the key features of the camera and where we autofill already from the EXIF and XMP informations or other metadatas for all the important stuff, and you can still manually change it. So let's take a quick look how this looks like. We can see here Trimble Business Center with a project that we prepared, where the coordinate system is now defined. And now you can really just go to your drone file where you have your, in my case here, this folder where my images are inside and with my JPEG images. And then we can just drag and drop this folder into TBC, or we can also go to import US data and navigate to this folder. And then the import dialog will open up and show us the key features of this data. We fill automatically already focal length, pixel size and height above ground, but you can also manually change them in case you want to have other values for your processing. So when you take a look at these video tutorials, be aware that some of the older data, like the X100 and the UX5, are still imported using the GXL, because they do not have any EXIF header informations in the data, so they are a little bit older. But also all the new data, the DJI data set that is also as a tutorial here available, can be used with a drag and drop, or also all micro drones data that you can get. And also in the future the Wingtra data and other drones will be supported by drag and drop of the image folder. So we hope this makes it more simpler, more easier for you. And also when you follow up the video tutorials, always be aware that some of the videos are explained with the older data sets, and therefore if you see that I drag and drop a GXL, then of course you don't need to do this or search for this for a DJI drone dataset, which can be imported just by importing the folder with the DJI data. Okay, so thank you for watching and have a nice good time. Goodbye.